Hello, it's Ania from Ania Photo. Today I wanted to tell you how do I choose my locations for outdoor photo sessions. So first of all, I always ask my clients, is there anywhere you love, you would like to be photographed, any special sentimental value to you that maybe makes your heart sing, that you always want to be photographed. And some clients say yes. This session, for example, is on the beach, and it was mum's choice, it was mum's gift, and she always loved that beach. They used to come in when they were little kids, as the whole family, so it's got really special value to them. The other family I photographed used to love the area, and they wanted to be photographed there and have some beautiful memories to kind of hang that image, that photograph in their new home to just look back. So there might be different stories, and people might love some places. If not, people say sometimes, oh, we don't mind, just to choose something really nice for us. And how do I choose that place? So there are a few factors that are really important to me. From more practical points of view, there are a few things to look at. First of all, accessibility. So how difficult is it to get there? Is my client gonna get lost on the way? Is it easy to park? Is it accessible for wheelchairs and buggies? Is it easy for them to move there, for children to walk? We don't want to really trek through the forest for 45 minutes just to find a spot with the small children. It's just not practical. We want somewhere that is easy and convenient. And the other point, that is, it's not make or break, but it's really nice if it's in place, are there public toilets there? Because obviously with small children, you never know what's going to happen. You might have to change them, you might have to, children might need a toilet basically, so it's good to have that. So the other important bit is this space actually public, and are you allowed to photograph there? Because lots of places unfortunately do not allow pictures. Like a national trust, you might be permitted, or by default they are not. So it's really important to find out, so you're not being kicked out basically during the session. It will be so unprofessional and not great for your session. So make sure you research that beforehand. So as long as you're not causing any obstructions for general public and the public places, you should be okay. The other practical bit, just keep an eye on the grass, if there are any brambles or if there are any insects, like lots of bees flying around. If there's any bushes that really attract them, just keep an eye on that. And keep an eye on dogs' poo. Unfortunately, lots of people just forget, pick up the dog's poo, and you don't want to put your blanket there or sit the child, God forbid, or just step into it. So just keep an eye on that, and it's very common. So another side is the more photographic point of view. So what I'm looking for is what time of the day am I going to be photographing that family. Is it going to be early morning, where my shade will be? Is it going to be evening? Is it going to be golden hour? So it all has significance. If it's going to be more like a cloudy day, I might get away, going out a bit more in the open space. If it's a really sunny, bright day, I want to definitely avoid 12 o'clock. I want to avoid shooting in the full sun. It might be also different to different time of the year. So in autumn time, you will be forgiven a little bit more, and everything will look a little bit softer. So that's definitely important. And obviously children have different nap times, so it's best to kind of be in a dialogue with your clients. When are children going to bed? what time can we schedule that. So obviously evenings are the most comfortable to photograph because you're not going to have a very harsh light on them. So that's really handy. I have a little app on my phone. I think it's called Sun Surveyor, and it tells me if I just move my phone to the spot, where is my sun going to be, at what point, and you can just sometimes Google what time is the sunset, and you're going to roughly know hour or two and a half before the sunset. That's going to be your nice safe time to photograph. So definitely time and time of the year is important. So I look if there's any shade in my location. Is there anywhere I can kind of retreat if there's a full-blown sunshine? Very, very important bit. If it's a beach or open field, I tend to just shoot super early in the morning, like 8 o'clock in the summer, springtime, summer, or evening, which is more practical because let's face it, who wants to have photographs done super early in the morning? You're just not in the mood, probably, I imagine. So that's one point. And then the other point is, how interesting is that area? Are there any textures, any planks, anywhere I can sit my subjects, my clients at? Is there any kind of different scenarios, different backdrops? For example, here we could sit my clients on a blanket, we can sit them at the bridge, we can kind of stand here, and there are different activities you can do, especially with the children. What you want to do is create those little scenarios where they're going to take part in. You don't want to just kind of have one plain area and that's it. It's good to kind of find different good picture frames, imagine, and then you can put your family here, put your family there, and make it more interesting. So anything else? I always take my picnic blanket, which is nice and easy to carry. It's folded, it's waterproof on the bottom, so when my clients sit down, no one's gonna get wet bumps from the grass. Sometimes it can still be wet in the morning or even in the evening, so it just protects them, gives them a bit more comfort. And all the children are pretty much comfortable to sit on a blanket. Sometimes you get very clingy toddlers that just want to sit with their mums, and it's nice to have that also just to sit them down. So what else do I have here? I already covered at different time of year. I will give you different light, and I think that's it. I just try to keep my eyes open on different places. Sometimes it's a seasonal thing, so this year I already have done bluebells sessions in the forest, which are a nightmare to edit after in sort of morning session. Evening is much easier, but you have this horrible green cast on the face which you have to manually take off. So the other sessions I got booked for this year is lavender fields, family mini sessions, and we hired the field privately with a few other photographers, and we're just going to use this beautiful field as a backdrop. So these sessions running in the evening, they had the morning slots as well, but I really wanted that golden hour and that beautiful light, because if you hire that field, you pay lots of money for that. You just want to make sure your client's gonna get the most beautiful light, beautiful setup, and the images will end up absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, that's what I do, and I hope you enjoy that. I hope you find it useful, and just let me know in the comments, what is your favorite location? What makes your heart sing? For me, it's a beach and a lavender. I also love forest, so those themes will be kind of repeating themselves for my sessions, but I have another one in mind I want to try and test this year, so you might see that soon on my blog. Okay, till next time. Bye.